Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today, guys, we have another crazy video as usual. And in today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about a couple of different things, and more specifically, one of them being FNCS champion Jerky actually coming out and saying some pretty crazy things to multiple pros over some of these smallest things that just make no sense for him to be telling these players to do these things. Like he says, kill yourself multiple times, and not even just one player, just to multiple players, and who knows how many times he's said it to other people, which is a big thing because even though he's like a big pro, this would still apply to a tiny pro because you can get your team disqualified for toxicity on your social media platform. And I would not be surprised if Jerky actually did end up getting his team disqualified, but I'm going to be showing you guys the clips, the videos, and the screenshots and everything about that entire situation just a little bit later in the video, guys. And if you guys do want to support me by entering my Fortnite creator code in the item shop, it is kngmarc, all lowercase, and it would be greatly appreciated if you guys do that. But anyways, guys, now that that is all out of the way, let's go ahead and head into the first topic of today's video, which is actually going to be about Jerky, a previous FNCS trio champion, telling a bunch of people to just kill themselves and a whole bunch of other terrible things. And it's just really sad to see, but it all really started whenever X8 tweeted this out saying, "Killed him in a custom, I'm scared right now." And then he attached a screenshot of a Discord conversation between him and Jerky, and Jerky started off the DMs by saying, "You're the most delusional kid, hopefully you're still there when I come boot camp. You're retarded, moron, you're getting your hands broken, so you can't ever do that, ever. Hopefully you're still there so I can break all your fingers so you can never play again, ever again." And then X8 replied by saying, "Okay," and then Jerky once again DM'd him saying, "Hopefully you're there so I can, retard." And I just don't know what the whole point of this DM was. It seems like the only sort of event that led up to this DM was him actually killing Jerky in a custom, and I guess in Jerky's eyes, X8 actually completely ruined his game and just completely made him so upset to the point to where he DM'd X8 saying, "You're delusional, you're retarded," and then he started threatening X8 to the point to where he said he was actually going to break X8's hands and fingers at the next boot camp in real life. And I just don't get why Jerky would actually put his entire career in, his trio spot in FNCS finals that is already secured on the line just over one custom game. It truly is mind-boggling, and that's just so upsetting to see from him. But then again, guys, maybe he wasn't expecting X8 to actually tweet this out and him actually get exposed for this, because this is not the first time that Jerky has actually said this to someone. We have a clip of it, and I will be showing that to you just a little bit later in the video. But if we look at some of the replies of these tweets, one from Resnon saying he really got a bit of an ego, and another one from Janice saying, thought he was a correct dude, and another one by CRR saying, "Been blocked by Jerky after receiving 500 messages of him crying." And even FaZe Martos coming out and saying, "This cannot be real." And it just keeps on going, guys. Here's a reply from Milan, another European pro, with a screenshot of a DM from Jerky, and Jerky said in this screenshot, "Kill yourself, you little effing virgins. Push me again and I'll effing poop on you. Next time you're effing lucky. These are customs, you lucky dog, you and washy ways." And once again, just another absurd screenshot, and I just really don't know where all of this rage is coming from. I really don't think that it's just off of the customs, him dying in game, but maybe it is. I don't want to go too hard on him because, there could be stuff that we don't know about, so don't go out and sending him hate and stuff until we know the full story as to why all this stuff was said. And it doesn't end there, guys. It keeps going on. Dams actually tweeted this out saying, "Pro players do be mad though," and in the clip, I'm assuming it's from a wager or just like a Zone War scrim or something, and what they did is he was actually facing off against Jerky, and Jerky started raging at him and earnings checking him and just, completely going over the line, and also once again telling the person to kill themselves and even including their family or something like that. It was absolutely crazy, guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and show that clip to you really quickly. Roll it.
The cringiest fucking retard. You're so awful at the video game. Quit it.
All those earnings. How do you feel?
Yeah, and you have zero earnings. You have zero earnings.
You have 600 command victory. I woke up.
And you're wasting your time on this game with 600 earnings. Fucking kill yourself. Burn your whole family in the fucking tribe.
And as you guys can tell, it was an absolutely crazy heated moment, and I just really do hope that Jerky can sort of come to a realization and really use his brain and know that this is not the right thing to do, because it really does just bring only bad things from it and just cause tons of trouble. And once again, guys, as I said, I would not be surprised if Jerky does end up getting his team and himself disqualified from this FNCS because of all of the absurd things that he's been saying to people. And something that really catches my eye about this entire situation is what his response has been like to all of this stuff getting exposed, like this tweet here, which says, Taking customs too seriously isn't really a diss, it's more of a compliment. I'm taking practice seriously and I won FNCS, so maybe you should try it. And I don't know if this was supposed to be his response to the actual situation that went down earlier, but this was actually tweeted right after that entire stuff got exposed. So I'm assuming it's about that topic in general, since it was tweeted literally 11 minutes after the entire situation went down. But Jerky did end up tweeting this out saying, honestly, feel like I needed this, drifted too far from reality. Won't happen again, I promise. I'll try to clean up my act. Sorry for anyone that I disappointed or annoyed with the comments. But then when I was scrolling through his Twitter, he actually tweeted this out saying, okay, sure, smiley face, I shouldn't have DM'd him. I agree that DMing was too far and should have just let the admins do their thing since we 100% knew he's getting banned. My fault. But once again, guys, we do not know the entire backstory of this entire situation, so really we don't know which part of his rage is warranted and which parts aren't, and we will not know that either until all of the information comes out, if it ever does. I don't expect it to, but if that does happen, guys, I will be sure to keep you updated in another video. And then finally, guys, Jerky tweeted this out saying, gonna go dark for a few weeks. I think I have to redo some stuff and figure out some stuff. We'll make sure to keep you updated. See ya. And me personally looking at this, I think this is either going one of two ways. I think he's either completely over the situation that happened earlier and just doesn't want to bring more attention to it, or he's going to take some time to reflect on his decisions that he's made and also just completely reform entirely. And I think that him going dark and completely staying off of the social media is probably the best thing that he could have done in this entire situation. And I also think that it's a really good thing that he accepted his mistakes and also owned up to the fact that it was wrong to DM him that, but that doesn't make up for the amount of times that he's done it to other people. But at the end of the day, guys, we all do make mistakes, and also we don't know the full stories on a lot of these screenshots, so make sure you do not go and send this guy hate. Instead, encourage him to do better, because I'm sure he is very capable of doing so, and he's also a great player all around. So hopefully we'll see him change his attitude and improve a little bit on that section in the coming future. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about all of the situations we talked about in today's video, and more specifically the Jerky one. What do you guys think about the behavior that he's been showing recently? And in my opinion, it wouldn't be a big deal if it was just a one-time slip up, but he's been doing this to multiple people, and also people like that guy in the wager who was not a well-known pro but also just said it to him, and who knows how many times he said it to other people who just don't speak out on it. And I know a lot of people don't think that it's a big issue, but when you're a big pro player like this and have such a big audience of, you know, younger kids, you're sending the wrong message. It's just not the right thing to do, and I would not be surprised if we see his team get disqualified in the FNCS, as I said before, because it is a rule that you cannot be toxic on your social media platforms to any players or anyone in general and say those out of range things like kill yourself and end your life. It's just completely over the line, because we've seen many pros who have made this mistake in the past and just gotten disqualified over. It's an absolutely dumb thing to do, and that's why I'm so against it, because not only does it hurt your reputation, it also can hurt your competitive career and completely ruin it in a way. But that's just my standing on it. But I guess we'll just have to see what truly ends up happening with this trio. Will Jerky end up getting his trio disqualified? And if that does happen, guys, I will be sure to update you guys in a future video, so make sure to subscribe to the channel with all notifications on so you do not miss that banger upload. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for me. I do love and appreciate all the support you guys have been showing in the recent videos. It truly does mean the world to me. And if you guys do want to see the giveaways return, go ahead and leave a comment down below saying that. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for me, though. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.